What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? For today's video, we're going to be going over if you should get PPF and or ceramic coating for your BMW. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, Beam Review, what we do here is teach you everything there is to know about BMWs. We go over every single hidden tip and trick in these vehicles. So if you want to learn everything there is to know about your vehicle or BMW, subscribe to this channel because we put out content every single week. Before we get started, we did want to mention some really cool BMW key fob covers. They are linked right down below. So if you wanted to check those out, definitely check those out at the end of the video. Also, if you have a BMW and you were trying to get some cool all-season floor mats, the link for those are also going to be right down below, so definitely check those out at the end of the video. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the channel, I did get myself a brand new BMW, and for the last couple of weeks I was debating really highly on whether or not I should get ceramic coating and or PPF on my BMW. So yes everyone, let's go ahead and get started and debate whether or not we should get ceramic coating and or PPF for the vehicle. So just a quick overview on my vehicle. I did get PPF done along the front nose. I got PPF done all along the bumper, all along the hood, the fenders, and the headlights especially. So I did do PPF around the whole front nose of the vehicle. It was going to be something that I was really debating on whether or not I should do it or not, but to be honest, I do know that this is a quick car and I do a lot of highway driving, so I do imagine that there's going to be quite a bit of rocks and rock chips to worry about. I have had previous cars before that didn't have PPF done on them, and I will say that you can definitely notice rock chips on the front of the hood, but of course I did do PPF all along the front end of the vehicle. So rock chips and stuff is not going to be something that I have to now worry about. Cool little trick to know whether or not a vehicle has PPF on the front nose or not is that you're going to see you're going to see some film right along here, and then if I were to open up the hood, you'd also see the film below there too. If I could do more PPF on the vehicle, a couple of things that I would recommend doing is going to be the mirror caps. Not so much for things such as rock chips and all that, that is going to be more on the front end. But I have noticed that side mirrors a lot of the times just happen to be in the way of people walking by, and then you're going to see some scrapes here and there. So far I got lucky with mine. I always park way in the back, as you can see. But yes, if I did do PPF, I would also consider doing the mirror caps, because these do tend to stick out a whole lot more compared to the rest of your vehicle. So this is going to be something that could get not only rock chipped but scraped as people are walking by. The other thing I would have done, and I'm not feeling too bad about this, but I would do PPF on the door as well. Definitely on the door and possibly along here, mainly because my biggest concern is going to be things like door ding and or people scraping their watches or purses all along the door. Again, that is going to be something that you could bump into. So I would consider doing PPF all along the side of the vehicle as well, if you live in an area where you might be prone to getting door dings and all that. I personally, again, park really far away. As you can see, there's not a car in sight. So I don't worry too much about door dings, because I do stay pretty responsible about where I'm parked and all that. But if you are somebody who likes to drive in the city or have to park in a parking lot, that may be something you may want to consider doing PPF along the side and on the mirror cap as well. Definitely do it on the front nose. Now PPF along the back sides. Now PPF along the back is not going to be something that's going to be too much of a concern. When I looked at my older cars, there wasn't too much there in the back either. However, if you are somebody who has to parallel park your BMW, you may just want to do the back bumper, because that might be something where people tend to bump into a little bit. So consider doing PPF along the back if you are somebody who has to park on the street. So yes everyone, PPF is something that I would recommend doing, especially if you have a BMW. The cars are not cheap, and in relation to getting PPF done compared to the price of your car is honestly not that much. So if you do value the look of your BMW, if you are somebody who tends to keep the vehicle really clean on a weekly basis, you may just want to get PPF done. It'll prevent things like rock chips and all that. And again, you can kind of see it right there. If you were curious to see what it would look like, you'll see the end of the film right along there. I did want to give a massive shout out to Q Car Care in Burlington, Massachusetts for helping me out to get PPF done, ceramic coating around the whole vehicle. So definitely check them out. The link for them are going to be right down below. If you all wanted to go through me and go through the person that I had that helped me make recommendations on what I should get done, definitely shoot me an email. The email is going to be info@beamreview.com if you live near Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Connecticut. These guys are really good. They are backed by a 5-star rating. You can check out the reviews right over here. Next up, we're going to go through ceramic coating. and why I think that this is going to be why I think ceramic coating is probably the most important thing that you should get done if you have a BMW. Now, if you don't know what ceramic coating is, just check out this video of me in the car wash earlier today. You can see all these water drops just literally falling off the car. Granted, I have this really cool dryer. If you need the link for this, this is also going to be in the description right down below. This leaf blower that I got along with the nozzle is super useful. I use it for my car washes every single week, and I think you should get this too, especially if you combine it with ceramic coating, because again, as you can see here, the water drops will just fall completely off the car without you having to do any scrubbing with a microfiber towel or anything such as that. If you don't know what ceramic coating is basically a cool little coat that they put on the paint. It tends to bond to the paint, and then whenever you have water drops just like this, they will literally turn into beads and they will just fall right off your vehicle. Now, there is going to be one thing you have to watch out for with ceramic coating. There are going to be some products that are really cheap and some products that are really good. Again, with this, you want to get it done at a really reliable place. Again, I went to Q Car Care. They're super reliable. You want to go to a place that specializes in this. Now, I will say that some dealerships, they also have this offered as well. I would definitely highly recommend you do your research first, but I will say that I prefer to go to a local shop that specializes in this because they do have a different way of doing things. They also have different types of products that may be better than whatever the dealership may have. But again, that comes down to doing your research. I prefer to go to a shop that does PPF and ceramic coating and get them both done at the same time. Now, I will say that with ceramic coating, it was something that I was really hesitant on doing. I was not familiar with it, but now that I did get it done, I would recommend doing this on any nice car that anyone would have. Now, the first week that I did have the car, I did not have ceramic coating done, and I just literally saw how dirty the car got, how whenever there was like bird poop on the car or even tree sap, that those things would just not get off the car. Now, whenever a bird comes around my car and wants to shit on it, the bird poop will literally fall in the car and the majority of it would just slip right off, which is super cool. There are going to be some bird droppings that may just stick on the paint, but that's completely fine because whenever you do take a hose or a pressure washer and go at it, that bird poop will literally just fall right off the car and you do not have to do any scrubbing or anything. So again, definitely get ceramic coating done. Prices for that is going to vary, but I will say that anything around $1,500 is where you want to be at with ceramic coating, more or less. But definitely the bigger part of the equation is going to be to make sure that you go to a place that's really creditable and is known to do a really good job. Ceramic coating not only helps the vehicle look really clean. Now, every week when I go wash my car, literally the only thing I really have to do is just take the pressure washer and just pressure wash the car. Many times I don't even use the foam or soap or anything, and I would just pressure wash the car. Literally the dirt would just fall right off, and then I would take this dryer and literally just blow off the rest of the water, and before you know it, the vehicle is pretty darn clean. It's not going to be 100% clean, but for doing it as a weekly cleanup, totally worth it, 100%. The other thing to mention, you can also potentially get ceramic coating done for the insider of your vehicle as well. This is going to be a 50-50 thing. I would say that this kind of depends on the color of your interior. If you have something bright like this or something white, it is totally worth getting ceramic coating done for that, because that will help prevent things like gene stains and all those. It'll help reduce that as well. Getting ceramic coating done for the inside of the vehicle will basically just preserve the interior of the vehicle and make it look nice and new throughout the course of the life. The biggest reason why I would recommend getting ceramic coating done for this is mainly going to be for coffee. So I do love to drink coffee in my BMW, so at times I can get a little bit clumsy and coffee stains would show up right around here just a little bit. But again, getting ceramic coating done for the vehicle, I can literally just take a cloth and just wipe that away, and it's not going to be something that sticks on to the interior of the vehicle and leaves stains, which is super nice. So yes, if you do have a bright interior, I would recommend getting ceramic coating done for the inside as well. The other major reason why I would recommend some getting ceramic coating is if you park your vehicle outside. If you don't have a garage for a BMW, getting ceramic coating done for the vehicle is going to be a definite must. At the moment, for right now, I don't have a garage, so I do park my car outside on the daily basis, and having ceramic coating done definitely helps reduce all the stains and all the bird droppings and tree sap. Those are things that I no longer really have to worry about. The other thing that I got done, which is not too much of a big deal, is going to be tint. I did get legal tint done, so if you were considering getting tint done, the place that you go to for ceramic coating and PPF may also do tint as well, so that's definitely a third thing you may want to consider. But again, going over the two, PPF and ceramic coating, I would say ceramic coating is a definite must for any BMW, especially if you value it. If you value a clean looking car, definitely get ceramic ceramic coating done. My only thing that I would say watch out for on that is to make sure you go to a place that specializes in doing ceramic coating, because then that way you know that they're using the right stuff and they're doing it the right way. So definitely make sure you go to the right place to get that done. Also, ceramic coating for the rims. I mentioned it in my other video before, but the biggest thing that I dislike about this vehicle is going to be the brake dust. You can see that I just got a wash earlier today, and you can already see the brake dust starting to build. Granted, ceramic brakes would help with that, but I didn't get those. I also got ceramic coating done for the wheels. Getting ceramic coating done for the wheels definitely does help with brake dust. I'd say that it kind of reduced it by 50%. If I didn't have ceramic coating done for the wheels, this brake dust that you see here would have been twice as worse had I not gotten ceramic coating done for that. Having ceramic coating done for the wheels makes them cleaning a lot more easy. So that was one major thing that I definitely wanted to get done, especially for the brake dust. So I'm glad that I got that done. So again, highly recommend getting ceramic coating done for the wheels if you have a BMW that's prone to getting brake dust. Makes cleaning a lot more easy, and there is less buildup that happens along the way. All right, everyone, that is gonna wrap it up for this video. If you all had any questions, if you wanted more of my thoughts on whether or not you should get PPF or ceramic coating, definitely write them down below. Feel free to comment down below and start a whole conversation. I will be involved in that as well. Again, to wrap it all up, I will say getting PPF done for the front nose is a must, especially if you have a really nice BMW. And ceramic coating around the whole exterior of the vehicle is also a must coming from me. Keeps the vehicle looking a lot more clean, especially if you have a black car. If you have a black car, you definitely want to make sure you get ceramic coating done, because black cars just get dirty so easily. And having that ceramic coat will just reduce that by a lot. If you all have a great day, again, if you all had any questions, write them down below. Feel free to ask away any questions. I will respond to everyone, and we'll try to get back to everyone as best I can. Take care, have a great day, and I will see you all for the next one.